Welcome to another edition of Eat Sleep Sixers post game show. 3-2, y'all. 3-2. Sixers fall 103-88 to the Toronto Raptors in front of the home crowd. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty by no means. Uh, I don't have many bright spots of the game. I really have very little positive, but I'm not going to be completely negative. But I got very little positive to say about the way the Sixers' effort was tonight, about where their heart was tonight, about their resiliency. They just didn't really look interested in tonight's game overall, and that's from top to bottom. I can't say anybody gave. It's crazy to think, but besides missing a couple wide open threes, Danny Green might have been the best player on the court tonight because it damn sure
That's
wasn't. It wasn't Embiid.
wasn't.
Damn sure
It
wasn't
wasn't
Maxey.
hard.
It
It wasn't.
damn sure wasn't Harden. And
Hell
Tobias
no.
was being ultra aggressive, but 6 for 16. This was bad, man. This was bad, man.
It's super
Really bad
bad.
loss. Really
I,
bad
wa- I
loss,
want to. I
man.
want to give Toronto's defense and effort a little, kudos as far as being effective against us because they was being. They came out with a sense of urgency. When you're back against the wall, you rumble a little harder. I'm trying to lean towards that. But we was still messed up, man. But it make you wonder what we do at practice. What the fuck? Excuse my French, but what
No,
do
it's
they
at,
do at practice?
it's late night, Berg. Ain't no censors on here.
Yeah, I was
You
trying.
good.
Well, all right, I'm trying.
Late
Because
night.
I spaz the fuck out. I'm trying to just be rational. I don't want to. I snap. There you go.
But the thing is, we expect it because you're a fan, man. Like a lot of people think that we over exaggerate or get too invested, man. When you from Philadelphia, man, we love our sports teams. So of course you're gonna be angry at a performance like this, especially in front of the home crowd.
True that. Absolutely.
What are y'all angry? What are y'all angry at the most?
Lack of
Who are
effort.
y'all angry
Lack
at
of
the
effort.
most?
Yeah.
The lack
I,
of
I,
effort.
there's no individual
Yeah, that
anybody
lack of
except
effort
Doc.
goes all the way down the list, man.
Yeah, if it was any individual person, it'd be Doc. And I can't really specify
Boom.
why, but preparation, motivation. He just didn't bring it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
something he
I
didn't
don't
do.
want to just single out certain things, but two things I said was going to determine the fate of this playoff run. Can anybody repeat them two things I said?
Uh,
Speak your mind, dog.
I asked the question.
You said it was two things that what?
well, we
And I said
can't.
was going to be the fate of this playoff run.
Maxie and Tobias.
No,
You
he's
said
What
two
close.
was it?
things or two people.
Yeah, Maxie and the bench. Maxie ain't
Oh,
been performing, and go look at those bench numbers.
Maxie too small. He's
I want. I
literally
want.
too small. Useless in the first quarter. Useless as a starter. He does nothing starting but get killed. You got to
like I
make
said,
that adjustment.
I'm
I
not.
told y'all earlier, without Fair Van Vliet out there, Maxi just he can't do much on offense because he don't have
Exactly.
any mismatch. He can't do anything on defense because he's undersized.
But this
But
bench
here's
play,
here's what I'm
look,
saying.
hold
It
hold
has
up,
to.
Carl, hold up, Carl. This bench played nice amount of minutes today. They not bad. They got some numbers. We got
Who?
nothing from
Oh,
them.
nothing. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
We ain't getting nothing from the
Matisse,
starters either. So
Doc could have just told Matisse, "Look, you're not playing the whole series." Uh,
Yeah.
he was a
Yo,
waste of space today.
a
when I
total
say
waste of
not
space.
only a waste of
Look,
space,
even Mama saying it, man.
the rap,
God damn.
the Raptors, the Raptors and their coach schemed specifically against Thibault. They schemed against him, double off of his man, leave him wide open for threes, and it got to a point where you could read Tyrese lips going to the sideline. He passed it to him, and it was just a awful shot by him. And he told Harden he was wide open. Like, what do you do? What do you do? And it's
Let me
from
tell you
lack of
something.
playing. It's from him not having a shot this year, but also I gotta call out Doc Rivers, man. Because I was his most emphatic enthusiast on this show from last year to this year. But the whole blown lead thing, it's a thing. It's a thing.
And also
And
not having a
you know,
lead thing.
it's a thing, man. You gotta. It's something in the coach. I don't see no emotion out of him towards his players. I
Did you see any
never
emotion
see
out the?
that.
Did you see
I
any emotion
never
out the
see
players? Did you see any
No
emotion out the
emotion out
players
of the
tonight?
players either.
at
None.
all.
No,
But
no sense of
attitude,
urgency, nothing.
attitude reflects leadership.
Yeah, but it
Attitude
starts from the
reflects
top.
Yo, we
leadership.
got more emotion and attitude than they do, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Bottom line.
absolutely. We hurt
Bottom
more
line.
than them. They probably
And I want
chilling.
to
They
say
millionaires, so they might not even be all that upset like we are.
Oh, they getting a check no matter what.
I want to say this because my man Khalid called me out. I hope you watching. And this is for him. This is for everybody because I'm a man of my word. I do not want to resign James Harden. I'm just not for it. I'm
He got
not
a player
for it.
option though. He got a player. He got a player option though.
Yeah, he got a
Yeah,
player
but
option.
he didn't file it in time, so which makes him a free agent. So I do not want to sign him. Should I say? Excuse me. I do not want to sign him in free agency when free agency comes. I feel like there will be better options.
Blakely, my guy, bro. You my guy, bro. Are you not listening to what we say here, or you just picking out what you want to hear?
I think he's talking about
Big
me
call
because
now,
me and Blake go back and forth.
Oh, because
we've
I was
been
about
going
to
back
say
and
we
forth.
call Doc out on this show more than anybody.
all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
Blake.
I'm about to say more than anybody.
Yeah.
We done gave players a pass way more than we gave Doc a
As far
pass.
as Thibault, though,
Let me
y'all,
s-
Thibault is a liability, man. I mean, he got defense, but if his defense is not working, that makes him useless. We'd have been better with Isaiah Joe getting the minutes that he got tonight. I believe if your defense ain't working, you're useless.
Bottom line.
Just like Danny Green, he's exclusively a corner 3-point shooter, and his defense ain't working, so that makes him exclusively that. If he's not shooting good from three, he's useless. I know y'all
think-
like Korkmaz, but Korkmaz will be handling the ball here and there. Something to change the norm. And we just done. Like I hate to say it, man. Like I hate to say it. Even if we win this series, man, my confidence is shattered. Please help me. One of y'all say something to make me feel like we're gonna be all right, man. 'Cause I'm the ultimate pessimist right now.
I'll say this: I still don't think we played our best basketball. But will we play it? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just don't know. George, what up? Danny Green.
We had a 14. We had a 14-point quarter, y'all. We scored 14 in the second quarter.
Ridiculous.
14.
We
had a
had
14-point quarter. Like that's crazy to me.
We had 60-something points in the fourth quarter.
We only had like 14 turnovers. You know who had 10 of them? Embiid and Harden.
It's bananas.
They had 9. Yep.
Or 9 or whatever.
Yeah, they had 9. They had 9.
And I ain't even look at no stats. I just remember that. Oh my God! And then some of those possessions, bad shots, I consider turnovers. Certain things that's not listed as turnovers, it's basically a turnover because it was a bad possession.
Hey, Ant, I'm gonna have to check you on this, big dog. We already spanked them up there. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that we're not gonna beat them out there.
I'm gonna say that
we ain't spank them.
We beat them. We beat
overtime with a crazy 3.
Well,
we ain't spank them
from Embiid.
Yeah,
bank on that if you want.
It wasn't no spanking.
It was definitely wasn't no spanking. We beat them. But we didn't beat them in a way that make you feel like, oh yeah, we got that. Like I said, my confidence is shattered. Man, I don't know how y'all feel. Maybe y'all got some optimism. Can y'all share?
You know what's scary? The best thing that can happen to us is Fred VanVleet come back.
Yeah, that's
crazy. That's crazy that the best thing that could happen to the Sixers is Fred VanVleet come back. They're all-star.
I think Nick Nurse already is okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he okay with Fleet. Who
was their shortest starter? Who was their shortest starter?
Right now, 6'5". Gary Trent, 6'5". Wow. That's the shortest person in their starting lineup without VanVleet.
And look at this. You got 6'7" You got 6'7" shooting guards. Tyrese Maxey is technically he's our shooting guard.
Yes.
That's a liability.
But
He never crushes in the first quarter. Ever. As a starter,
listen,
he
Bird,
should be coming off the bench. I'm sorry. No matter
it goes.
who it might
Listen,
be.
it goes back to coaching. I keep hearing about size this, size that. They don't have a point guard on the court at all. Doc is not scheming against that. Even if Tyrese has a bigger defender on him, he's the fastest person on the court. As a coach, you scheme him open. You scheme him to drive. You saw it in the beginning of the second half.
Doc doesn't
Doc
do that
doesn't
at
do a
all.
good job at that.
My
He
biggest
doesn't
fear,
make the
my
judgment.
biggest fear was this team getting complacent, and that's exactly what happened.
Exactly what they did.
Exactly what they did.
Yeah.
They got complacent
So
when they wasn't in position to get complacent at all.
Right.
you know what I
And
noticed? And I'm gonna call the fans out on this. We get our most viewers, and this has been consistent after heartbreaking losses. I feel like everybody wants to come to Jesus moment. Everybody wants to cry on our shoulders with us. We're here for you guys.
Hey, yeah, listen.
hey, that's natural. That's going to happen. I mean,
listen.
That's just natural. That's just natural. You're gonna have more to say after a loss than after a win.
Nah, you can't see the overall number is 63 right now when you count the YouTube viewers. It's just 40 on Facebook. It's just 40 on Facebook. It's 63 total.
Yeah, we on 3 different platforms at the same time now.
And they want to know why, how, what, where do we go from here? And we are just like you guys. We don't know. The answer is in these players and it's in that coach. They got to decide they want it more than Toronto. The stats tonight showed that Toronto wanted it more. Way more points in the paint, double that. We had way more turnovers. They had way more 50-50 balls they got to. It was just effort. Sheer effort.
Berg, I got you, man. So you don't got to say I got you, Berg. Look, hold up real quick, Jose.
Done offensive coaching. I'm gonna tweak your nickname a little bit, and I think the DO stands for dumb overall coach. And that's what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say it for you, Berg, so you don't gotta say it. I can't keep watching it. I can't keep watching Embiid catch the ball at the 3-point line. In the first quarter, although we were losing, every time Embiid was in the paint, he scored. Every time Embiid was in the paint, they had to double. But he was getting buckets. Like he was getting people fouls. He was getting buckets. I don't understand. Like I get his hand is hurting, but at some point we got to say to ourselves that the tallest person on the Toronto's Raptors roster is 6'9", yo. He's 6'9", the tallest. Now, they do have length and athleticism overall, but at no point is a one person even to Embiid's shoulder. Just put him down low. I think he's a better passer out of the post rather than passing from the free throw line, passing from the extended elbow. Like, I hate that he catches the ball so far away.
I feel like they don't want
to.
They don't want him getting all swiped up and then making that injury worse. That's my assumption of it, and that's why
for him to get the ball at the top of the key and have more dribbling and things to do, I think is more of a chance to get swiped up. Catching the ball 20 feet from the basket.
The other game looked like they were deliberately swiping at the hand, bro. I'm not conspiracy theorist, but I feel like coaches like go at him, and y'all know what it is.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing. The ball is in his hand, Jose. If I'm a defender, I'm going to swipe at the ball. Sorry, it's in your hand.
If he catch the ball in the paint, it's less time for them to swipe at the hand. Seriously. And B, I do not like him catching the ball at the top of the key, 3-point line.
Nobody does. I don't care.
Stop, though. That starts with Doc.
I don't care how wet that shot is. If I cringe when he shoots them threes every time.
There was one possession where he caught the ball. He was wide open. I'd rather you shoot it than dribble into a player and get an offensive foul. I don't want
If you tell me you were super confident that he'd make that turnaround jumper on the inbound the other game, you're lying. You're just flat out lying.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want him shooting. Like I said, if he shot 100 turnaround jump shots, he made 10 of them all season. Seriously, he does not make that shot at a heavy clip, man.
I'm gonna say it like this, man. The way he's been playing the whole year, he's the MVP of the NBA. So whether we could question how he's playing or what he's doing, or this, and that, he's had his best season playing the way he's playing.
But Carl, he has a hand injury.
I
Why
get
do you
that.
feel like shooting jump shots with a
No.
hand
I didn't-
injury is the
I didn't
best
say
way
that.
to play right now? I get
I
what
didn't-
makes him the MVP, what made him
Yeah.
the MVP, but in this series with a 6'9" guy on your hip, you need
You
to be
should be
catching it in the
dominating in the post.
I'm-
Absolutely.
Exactly.
just look at rewatch the first quarter. Rewatch the first quarter, and every time he got a bucket, it was in the paint.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell
If
you
they
this.
crowd him in the paint, there's somebody open for a better 3-point shot.
And you
Like
play
that's not
ball.
hard to figure out.
You play ball, BG. If you have a hand injury and you're in the post, you're in the paint, are you more susceptible to get your hands hit in the post, in the paint, in the trenches, or get them hit in the perimeter or outskirt?
I'll question your question and say, what are you using your hands for more? On the perimeter, when you out there playing James Harden basketball, dribbling, turning the ball
Catching
over,
the ball.
or when your back is to the basket?
You got
Which
3
one are you
I'm
seconds
talking
on the
using
about
your
lane.
hand?
straight contact, even with his back to the basket.
Well, then
he
don't
has
play,
to
Carl.
around
Well, then don't
something.
play. Well, then don't play. If you're
Well,
gonna play a half of an Embiid game, if you're not gonna be you because your hand hurts, then sit out.
Yeah, I
Because
get
it's
You
a
only got 3
liability.
seconds.
It's
You only got
hurting us
3
more than
seconds
it's
to have
helping
the
us.
ball in the lane. First of all, if you catch it, in most cases, you get rid of it in the next second or so. Top of the key, he catching it, dribbling, and through the legs. I can't stand none of that. I appreciate that it shows that he's like athletic.
How
And
many games
versatile.
have we seen him be dominate from the free throw line and still score good numbers?
Many,
Numerous.
many.
Tons, right?
tons.
So what's the fucking
Numerous.
problem now?
I don't get it. This is his
Carl,
game.
Carl, and that's the thing, Carl. I understand your worry. We don't want to cause more pain if people are swiping at the ball. I get it, but that's not going to beat this team. Embiid
No.
shooting jump shots, catching the ball at the 3-point line, catching the ball at the free throw line, and further out than the free throw line is not beating the rep. It's giving them what they want. If he's the MVP, go show you the MVP.
You know what's not going to beat this team? 15 points, 40 minutes by James Harden. 12 points by Tyrese Maxey. 3 points by George Nang. 3 points Paul Reed. 3 points Korkmaz.
Let me tell you something.
Matisse
Look
Thybulle.
at
No,
the
wait,
game plan.
Bird, 1 second. Bird, 1 second.
Yeah.
Don't you dare give Matisse that 2 points. That 2 points was because Toronto put the ball in. He is still a
Yo,
donut, brother. I refuse to
sorry.
give him that.
Bro,
He is
look, I
straight
got
donut.
hold up.
But listen,
I gotta
when you don't
agree
have
with
a
BG.
game plan, when you don't have a game plan, I mean, how much can you expect? My expectations is of people like Harden, of people like Embiid. That's who my expectations is of. My expectations is not of Yang. I don't expect him to have 12 if he didn't shoot 6 times. You understand what I'm saying?
Expectations of Harden. Harden has been Harden since he got here. This is what he's shown us: 15 to 20, 7 to 8, 7 to 10 assists. He's not efficient. He doesn't make most of his shots. He depends on getting to the free throw line, and if he don't get to the free throw line, it's a bad shot. This is what he's shown us. He's not the Harden of old. I want people
Oh,
to get that
that's
out of
no
their head.
secret. It's absolutely not. I mean,
Ball no more. So this is what we getting with him, and this is what I come to expect. It's sad, you know what I mean? It's sad, but this is him.
let me tell you something. Traditionally, centers, especially 7-footers, always shot over 50%, man. They just get high percentage shots. As long as Embiid is shooting 7 for 15, 6 for 20, he's not gonna do that over a season and expect to win a championship, dog. When you're big man, your featured
how many big
player is
How
What'd you
many
say?
big men have you seen like Joel Embiid with his skill set?
That skill set.
I'll
None.
wait. Okay.
So
So you got to throw out the big man book with him. You got to throw out the traditional big man book.
but it's a
He's
team,
different.
man.
Carl,
If he is
Carl,
playing roughhouse, I understand.
Carl, what has it won us?
Exactly.
What has it won us?
I hear what you're saying.
Is he ultra talented? Is he ultra talented? Yes.
Absolutely.
Nobody's taking his talent away. But don't say, well, we never seen a big man like him, so we should just give it a pass on when it comes
That's
to
why I
playoff
was
time.
saying he might be the MTP, most talented player. But valuable, I hate to say it, sorry, BG. He's the most talented player, man. But Giannis, it's hard to put him in front of him. Like, you understand what
Well,
I'm saying?
I said if I was to give it to anybody but Joe, it would be Giannis. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
Joker. I would give it to
Definitely
Giannis.
not
I'm not
Joker.
going to front.
Not Joker. No. But the way
That's not. Is exactly right, man. He's never really had the right complement of players. Bottom line, and he
he has
still
not had
doesn't.
he
Still
has not had
doesn't.
the coach. He has not had the game plan and coach.
That too.
The last
That
play
too.
calling I seen was the dribble handoff with Reddick. Other than that, I have not seen a pick and roll or any really called system or anything coming from the Sixers, man.
Hey, we not blaming Embiid. We
I
called
mean,
out
that's what it sounds
every.
like to me, though. That's what it
It's
sounds like to me.
it's
Maybe
just,
I'm wrong.
we just talking about Embiid
Don't
right this
nobody
second.
get passed around here, man. So we
We
could
just
talk
talking
negative
about
about
Embiid
him.
this second.
Hey.
We just talking about him this
We
second,
could
Carl.
talk
You know
bad about him.
I'm not saying we lost because
He's
of
not
Embiid.
exempt. Embiid is not exempt from any scrutiny.
Oh,
That's my
absolutely
favorite
not.
saying.
Absolutely
Whatsoever.
not. But all I'm saying is,
So
shed
they
the
know.
light.
Listen, we've been going through the whole model all year. They no moral victory here. I'm not gonna
Right.
sit here and praise this man and be saying, "Oh, he's potential MVP." Man, we fucking lost today. That's it. Point blank.
Yeah,
Period. We played stagnant. We didn't have no energy. We didn't
Top to
play
bottom.
focused. None of that.
Gotta
Period.
ask it.
Oh,
We
you
gotta
got
ask
this
it.
man playing with a broken hand. You gotta no.
We gotta
Your
Like I
ask
hand,
said,
if your hand is in the way, don't play.
and that's what
Put
I'm saying.
Bassey in there.
I
That's
love
my
the
thing.
heart. I love the heart. I love the fact that you said, you know what, I'm playing through it. But if it's hurting the overall game,
Exactly.
if you're not doing Embiid things because of the hand, are you helping us or hurting us, Carl? I'm not saying I want him to sit, but I don't want to give him a pass and say, well, he's doing what AI did. I'm hurt, but I'm gonna go out there and give it everything I got.
Well, no, I didn't give that. I didn't give that pass at all. But you know what I did see tonight and a few other games this year, quite a few, is Coach Doc Rivers getting sorely out coach. I also
laughing
seen a man. I
Chill, George, man.
also seen
Yo.
a team come unprepared
snap.
tonight. A team was unprepared. You had a day of rest. You had a day of practice of game planning or whatever y'all was doing. Unprepared. That
They had an
falls
extra day.
on
They had an extra day off,
an
man.
extra day, man. That falls on coaching, man. That falls on coaching. He got
What do
out-coached.
they do at practice? You know
I
what they should
don't
do at
know.
practice? They should watch Boston and Milwaukee's last games. That'll be better than whatever they already doing. Because y'all don't see shit happening.
Nick Nurse pulled a couple chess moves, and Doc did not counter at all. Looked lost. He looked like he was looking to his assistant coaches for answers.
He do more
on
talking
the
to his
bench.
assistant coaches than he do to his players, man.
It was a problem. It was a problem. You know
What do
I'm
y'all
saying?
think? What give me a percentage, give me a number. What's the chances of this game? I mean, the series going 7. Be a realist. Be a
It's not
realist.
abysmal.
We gotta go
higher
to
than
abysmal.
50.
We got to go to
Listen, hey,
Toronto.
bro,
Higher than
listen.
50.
Listen, Drake is at the airport waiting with open arms as we speak. I lie to you not.
I'm sure he is.
He gonna throw Embiid. I promise you.
Oh, 100%.
big
Matter
time.
of fact,
promise
It's happening right now on Twitter.
Let me see if it's Instagram. Let me see what Drake Instagram talk. I
On
know he
Twitter,
got some.
Instagram, all of that. You know,
I know he said something, dog. He definitely gonna be there. He definitely, and you notice he hid game 4. Game 4, he didn't come. He didn't come to the game 4 because he thought they was gonna get swept.
Then confidence is everything. So going back there, you know, they on a high horse, man. They're like, man, we can beat these dudes, man. That's their mind state. I'm sure it is. Plus, they bigger. If Doc come out with the same thing, you know, Maxey, you know, he useless starting, man. I'm sorry, man. I know that's y'all young bull, man, but because in this series against these dudes, useless as a starter.
I don't
He
think
does
he's
nothing.
useless as a starter if Van Fleet is starting. It's just without Van
Say
Vliet.
against these dudes. I'm talking about against
Yeah, without Van Vliet,
nothing
yeah,
he can do with nobody. He can't score. He definitely can't defend. And do they even practice defense? Do they even look at film? Like they really make you wonder what they do.
I'm going to tell you this much, and what I've noticed, once again, attitude reflects leadership. James Harden's lackadaisical efforts out there a lot of times. In basketball, if you don't see the soldier next to you trying hard, you tend not to try hard either. It's contagious, and that was one of the reasons I said I really don't want him here next year. I really have no interest in that.
Yeah, but I don't put James Harden, like me personally, and this is my opinion. I don't put James
Right.
Harden that hot on the pedestal. So if you're
Right.
gonna look at somebody and use that somebody as a role model or some type of motivation, you got to look at Embiid. He's playing with an injury, for crying out loud, and he's still on the court. So if you're gonna look at somebody's energy, you look at that man's. Because I don't hold Harden that high.
Me
I
neither.
hear you. But like Timmy said, 47 million a player option next year. Oh, I'll look the fuck high at you. And a guy named Tyrese Maxey does too.
Well, he ain't paid that yet. So if my aunt had a mustache, she'd be my uncle.
Yeah, but he's getting around that right now. Right now.
No, it's not. You talking something that ain't even here yet. The Sixers might tell Bull kick rocks.
Exactly.
The Sixers can't really tell Bull to kick rocks if he has a player option.
It's a player option, not a team option. So
they don't got to pay him max, and then he gonna go elsewhere. So you telling me James Harden gonna be Brody Bull and he gonna write the numbers on the check? That's what you're telling me?
What I think is gonna happen, Jose, is I think he's gonna take the $47 million player option because he knows that, hey, I do have to prove to the Sixers that they owe me a max. I don't think he's gonna demand a max from us this offseason. I think he knows he hasn't earned it, so he can't ask for it because he's not gonna get it. So I think he takes that 1 year. He takes that 1 year 47 and tries to prove that he deserves a max. And we'll see. I think we stuck with Harden next year.
We stuck with him for another year.
Yeah, we stuck with
him. Well, with Harden and Doc, I won't get my hopes up, man.
Well, shit, right now we paying somebody max who don't even play like he deserved to have max.
Yeah, that too.
So if you want to talk about somebody's paycheck, talk about that man's paycheck.
That too. Well, we've talked about it. We
had money mismanagement for years, man. That didn't just start.
No. We got money mismanagement, player mismanagement, draft mismanagement. We don't do those things well. All we do is play basketball. When it comes to the front office, it has always been bad. It has been bad.
There's just one guy in the front office. You never hear his name. You never see his face. Maury just took over all the spotlight as far as our, where is this guy? Well, he used to play basketball. What's his name? The black dude. Do he have any say so?
I don't think he just go to the games.
Hey,
Brand just be at the games.
I'll tell you one thing. We got to get Mrs. Alicia on the show. She's talking fat right here. 56 points in the paint tonight.
Wait, hold on. Can I start? Can I get a second?
Points.
Is it y'all name Alicia? I thought it was Alicia.
Yeah, BG saying it right.
Oh, I was like, man, I've been saying it wrong all this time. No, that wasn't the Carl.
Carl don't even know how to say Patalillo, bro. You can't go by what he's saying.
That wasn't to call you out, Carl. I swear, I just was hoping. I wasn't saying it wrong. I was just hoping I wasn't saying it wrong this whole time.
Man,
Carl going to the poppy store and say, "Can I get a beef patty?"
That too. Yeah, quite a few times.
We've been getting killed in the paint. We've been getting killed in the paint.
Beef patty.
I got so much slack for saying Embiid is not a rim protector. I got so much slack. But did you see the block he had in the fifth quarter? Okay, he get a couple of crucial blocks late in the game. But overall, man, he gets killed on the block. Man, I'm sorry. Rebounds and
your little brother. Your little brother looked lost out there tonight.
Who are you talking about?
Who your little brother? Don't act like who I'm talking. Don't act like that. When y'all put Danny Green on my tab, I take it. So you gonna take your man today. Pause.
Oh yeah.
He looked a little lost, but the whole team looked lost.
They did. I just want.
I would be lost too if I was him. Jesus, what are we doing out here? What are we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? It was an awful effort by the whole team, man.
Top to bottom.
I'm glad.
I won't say that. Effort, I give Tobias Harris a B+.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot well,
Yeah.
but he was
Especially in the
trying
first
Yeah, he
really
was
hard.
trying. Yeah,
to
he
be
the only
a
one that
quarter.
I
actually.
love the way he played. When I look at his field goals, I'll be like, damn, he had a bad game. But Tobias was playing hard the
He was playing
entire
hard.
game.
As much good stuff that I can say about him, and I agree with that, especially the duration of the playoffs. After these playoffs is over, yeah, out of here. You're making the max. We need more. We need more from a max player. We need
Tell
more.
you something, man. It's not about individual
It
players.
is
man.
about that,
Tell you.
Bird.
No, it's not. We can get the best player in the world, but when you got Doc at the helm and no
Hey.
game
That
planning
too.
and no system, it won't really matter. That's
That
what I
too.
said in that long post I wrote, man. I wish I could read it now because that makes a lot of sense. The last immediate impact player in the league was, and I quote, was LeBron James. There's no player in this league that's going to come to this team and we instantly a contender with Doc at the helm. I'm telling you, it's not about just no player just coming here. We need help, bro.
Yo,
more than just a
2 minutes into the third quarter, I saw the salty look on Doc's face, and I already knew what he was hitting for.
I didn't want to give up, though. I couldn't give up, man. I had a feeling.
I tried, I'm a realist, so I hated to say it. You should see one of my posts. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna be like, "Damn, Bird just said fuck it." Like no, but to be honest, any confidence I had is just seriously compromised. It ain't gone. I'm gonna rephrase it. It's just seriously compromised. I did say it was gone.
It can't be gone because at the end of the day, we still hold the 3-2 lead.
Yeah.
We're not down,
even if we win this series.
Yeah. Oh, you mean our
you might play another team different. It might be different against another team, but man,
I'm gonna tell you this much.
Give me something, Jose, man. Give me one thing to make me say, "Oh yeah, you right. We good. We be all right."
I had more blocks today than the Sixers. I'll tell you that.
We had one block.
Yeah.
We had
our defense is atrocious.
Yo, I had a BG. You get the joke? I had more blocks than the Sixers.
Facts.
Wow.
Quite a few. I seen him scrolling up.
I seen you. Look, I seen you blocking. I see you over here blocking.
Quite honestly, man. I'm going to tell you something, Bird, right now that might have you change your mind. Looking through the East, I don't see a better defensive team than these Toronto Raptors. On defense, they are sharp. On defense, the length on this team.
They got good defense. Austin's defense is good, but no other team left in it.
Pretty good.
I look at their defense like it's just. I think we got a better chance against Milwaukee than from a
bro. Other than the Bucks, the Raptors the only team we struggle with.
Right
in the regular season.
It's a bunch of Matisse Thybulles out there
on the East. No,
Matisse Thybulle can't score.
I'm saying what I said was on the East.
Serious liability.
I mean, but honestly, if you look at it outside of Siakam, they don't really score well either. All their points come off of turnovers, fast breaks, oops, fast breaks.
Siakam is an ISO boy.
He's Tobias Harris,
major ISO dude.
He has the exact same offensive package as Tobias Harris. He's just longer.
He's just
longer. He has the exact same package.
There's not one offensive player on that team. They beat us on defense and effort. Bottom line. So as long as we figure out that and we come out with some confidence, I got confidence that we go out there and beat them next game. I don't got this team beating us a couple times like that. I just don't. I don't. So I got confidence in it.
Crazy. One block and it was Harden.
And it was hard.
And we had 56 points we gave up in the paint. Wow.
It wasn't even a bad block. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a pretty good block.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good block.
Hey, I got some things to do. I'm gonna sign off, guys, but I just wanted to get on with you guys and voice my frustration. I know y'all gonna rock out with it, man. But
rock out.
I'm about to say we lost.
Yeah, no over unders. No, don't nobody care about the over under stats or none of that shit.
All right, let's look. I won't talk about nobody else. I'll just say the only person to go 0-4 was Mr. 0-4.
Wow.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I haven't established a name yet, so I know it ain't me.
He left.
He ain't even want to hear it. He didn't want to hear it. He did.
I was 1-3, right?
Hey, real quick, Mom. I know we was talking to Paulie earlier. I think I'm gonna text Paulie and tell him he can't go to no more Sixers games because the 2 games that he went to this year we lost. So I'm gonna need Paulie to watch from home from now on. Paulie, if you watching, I need you to watch from home
For the
from
rest
now
of the
on.
season.
This shirt only lasted 1 game. I got to wear
Wow.
my white shirt for 3 games. This shirt 4 games. I gotta take this off. Y'all won't see this shirt no more.
Wow.
I should have kept the red shirt on. I had it on there for the first 3 games, I think.
See, you bought the bad luck. The white already had bad luck from me. You should have waited to put that one on.
I don't believe
Now
in
I
that
gotta-
nonsense.
Man, I do, man. Ooh,
Hey,
man.
every Phillies game that they won, I didn't watch. As soon as I watch, they lose. So I'm not going to watch no more Phillies games all season. So I'm superstitious too.
I truly believe that they lost because I had this on. I believe it in my heart.
Hey,
Man, they
BG,
lost
did
'cause they
anybody go
suck.
3-1 on
That's
the
it.
over?
Like I'm not making no excuse on luck or superstition, man. Sixers lost because they played like shit. Point blank. Period.
Me, you, and Jose both went to. All 3 of us went 2-2. Jen went 1-3. Carl went 0-4.
Oh shit.
You had what you got right, Berg. You didn't get Matisse steals because he was a waste of time. You got Danny Green's threes. I told you. I talked to him. He told me he guaranteed that. You got Korkmaz. No,
I
you
got the
didn't
phone
get
call. That's why I went. I took Danny
Yeah.
Green because I got the phone call.
I don't know what you were smoking to make you say Korkmaz was gonna get 4.5 minutes, and then Sixers win by 7.5. You did take the under. We didn't win, but we didn't beat the spread. So you had the biggest. That was the easiest one to get because we lost. So that was a guarantee for you.
Korkmaz got 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So that wasn't just totally far fetched.
It was far fetched. He only got in because they was beating the dog shit out of us.
It was beating the dog shit out of us before 2 minutes was left. I didn't think it was. I don't know. So what was the? Oh yeah, the other one was that. Yeah, I damn sure ain't get that.
Yeah. So
This team got figured out. They got turning around, man.
They
Like
do, man.
Seriously, do you really want to go into Miami? Because you play away, don't you? You gotta play in Miami from the rip.
Yeah.
If we make it, quote unquote, if we make it past this round, we gotta go see Miami in Miami for the first 2 games, which is not a bad thing because I mean, ain't we considered the road warriors this year besides the Phoenix Suns?
This year,
we had a pretty decent road record.
The complete opposite of last year. We were the best home team last year.
But it's the playoffs. It's a totally different environment. You know what I mean? Totally different situation. We don't know. So I really, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to go into Miami having just finished a 7-game series. I don't think that's
especially a 7-game series where if we win, obviously if it goes 7, we will win game 7. You don't want to go into a 7-game series where you got beat 3 straight times and then you possibly had to fight to win game 7. You don't want to go to Miami after that. You don't want to go to. I know we're gonna talk about this next pregame, but before we get out of here, if y'all ready to get out of here, what has to happen? Has to happen in game 6 for us to win.
They need to get their mojo back somehow, man. I don't know how they lost it, man. They was doing okay, man. Like I don't feel like they have to play perfection basketball, but they gotta play a lot better than what we saw the last 2 games. This is
when is game 6?
It's embarrassing, bro.
Give me a second. I'll tell you right now. Hold on 2 seconds. Yes, yeah. Come on. Sixers. We play on. We got a break, y'all. We don't play till Thursday. We get an extra day.
You know what they need going into this next game? They need Tuesday and Wednesday to be very extensive practice, film watching. They should be at practice and watching film for about 10 hours both days, man. Seriously. They have to, because what they did on this court today was a testament of what they didn't do at practice. It's no way in the world they practiced and came out and looked the way they did today. Like who? I mean, that's why I'm so hard on Doc, man. Like you put that product out there, like you baked this cake. You got all the ingredients and shit. The Embiid is the sugar, to make it sweet. And you put that cake out there, and the cake was horrible. He's not exempt at all. I blame a lot of it on him, man. It's hard to get on a bench player's back. Like, damn, Yang only had so
It's
many
like
points.
eating the
He
cake that
only
was
shot
taken out the
twice.
oven too early.
Yang shot twice. Milton shot once. Reed shot four times.
Shake only had one field goal attempt.
Orkman shot 100%.
All right, chill.
He shot 100%. He played 2 minutes. He was 1 for 1. You give him 20 minutes, it might be a little
you out your mind. He said, "Look what he did. He had a plus. Oh no, his plus minus was -1.
The whole squad had a minus then except Shake Milton. And Shake Milton was borderline negative.
He had 0 points.
He was 0 for 1. He
was borderline negative.
He's a donut, brother. But that's all about game planning and this and that. You can't have expectations of somebody that only shot so many times. Milton shot once. He's only shot once. That's 50-50. Either he's going to have 2 points or nothing. So you can't look at that stat and say, well, damn, he had a horrible game. He only had 1 point. He only shot once.
But was there shot availability for him? Is the thing is like you were out there because in 10 minutes, you was on the court for 10 minutes. You only found one shot? Is that us or is that
that would suggest ISO ball? I mean, without no game plan, no system, we don't call plays. We don't even run pick and rolls. We don't do nothing. We don't do nothing that's a testament of what happens at practice, man.
Like
nothing.
Right. And I was about to argue you down for 2 seconds, and then I caught myself.
As soon as at the end of that, I was gonna kind of say something too, but as soon as he finished all that sentence, I just stay quiet.
I gotta be quiet because at first I was about to say yes, we do run pick and rolls. No, we don't. We run picks to get a switch, and then we dribble. Then we don't even pick and pop no more. We set picks to get a switch, and then it's ISO ball. That's the only. We set a pick to get James Harden a different defender on him. Dribble. 3 seconds left in the shot clock. We take a bad shot every time.
As long as you got Green as a starter.
Hey, chill. Chill.
Thibault as a starter. You know what I mean? He about to ride
for Cousin Green.
For the majority of the game, Danny Green was our leading scorer. There was a point where he was the leading scorer for a minute.
5 for 10.
And then he stopped.
Danny got his 14 early, though.
He got his 14 quick.
He got his 14 and dip.
He heard what the over-under was. He was like, all right, I hit my 4, I'm done.
And he only played 24 minutes. That actually wasn't even all that bad.
You ain't see the look on Siakam's face when he got the putback?
Yeah, that was
Siakam's like, how?
That was up there with that dunk. Danny Green crushing lately.
Yo, that look on Siakam's face. I swear, if you can see the replay on that, if you can go on there and see that, look at Siakam's face. He's sitting right there, yo. He looked flabbergasted.
39 minutes, 4 of 11, man.
Tyrese Maxey, 42 minutes, 5 for 14.
Wow.
Maxey looked lost out there today, man.
Tobias, 44 minutes, 6 for 16.
But this ain't the group for you, Pop. Take that bullshit to Toronto,
Ooh.
Man. We ain't having it. I'm about to hit double figures. Pop.
Turnovers was crazy, though, man.
5
from Harden.
We had 15 turnovers. We're a 10 turnover team. 15 turnovers is too many. No else what I didn't like today. One thing I know that we win almost every game. We make like 13, 14 threes and shoot a good clip. We shot 10 for 37 from 3, only 27%. 10 for 37 ain't going to cut it in nobody's league.
And our defense was horrible. Toronto had 8 turnovers, man. A total of 8 turnovers. That's 2 turnovers a quarter. That's 8 turnovers and 56 points in the paint. That's crazy.
Yeah, look, I'm aware that like when it comes to this kid and the way he's been improving, I'm gonna be mad because at the end of the day he's a professional. But I get all that. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna benefit us in the long run. But I mean, as Sixers fans, aren't we tired of waiting?
He said, did we get any offensive rebound?
You know what I'm saying? As Sixers fans, we want to win now. Like, and if somebody if y'all don't agree with me, I don't know what's wrong. like we just sitting here watching Embiid's career just, you know what I mean, just get wasted.
We actually had 8 offensive rebounds, and I ain't
To
think
their
I,
3. To
Yeah, I
their
was-
3.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They only had 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, but they had 37 defensive because we couldn't throw the ball in the ocean.
Yeah, absolutely.
We couldn't throw the ball in the ocean. We shot 38% from the field. They shot 51% from the field. Yeah, we lost this game.
Absolutely.
If you didn't watch this game and just looked at stuff like that, the things we just talked about, I mean, the turnovers, the points in the paint, and the field goal percentage, and the 3-point percentage. I mean, the 3-pointers made, you would know the Sixers won. You didn't even have to watch this game and could tell that losing the points in the
from 3.
Losing the points in the paint. Like, let me break this down for you. We lost the points in the paint by 20, and we have the best center in the NBA.
Exactly.
We have the best center in the NBA, and we lost the points in the paint by 20. I'm not saying we got to win the points in the paint, but to lose by 20 is crazy. That's crazy.
We don't have any defense on the block, man. Embiid is not a rim protector. He protects by accident with his size, but as far as effort and, you know, he was like 20th in the league in blocks, man.
You know what I want?
It's not
You know
a
what I
rim
miss?
protector from a 7-foot player, man.
You know what I miss? It's 2 players that I would love to have on the Sixers team right now. Not for no offense, not for no defense. Literally to just go out there and foul Pascal Siakam when he drives. I'm not saying hurt him, no, by no means. Just a hard foul. If we still had Kyle O'Quinn or Reggie Evans, just somebody that's gonna go out there and just play hard and foul, I would love that right now. We don't have no goon.
Rick Mahorn. Somebody called Rick Mahorn back.
Yeah.
Put him on a 10-day contract.
No, Rick Mahorn in today's NBA would have
He'd be
a
in prison.
82 game suspension.
Yeah. He'd be in prison.
Assault and battery would definitely
Yeah,
be
but
his
but
charge.
but hey Smitty, but Mike Scott wasn't a foul machine. You know what I mean? We talking about bringing a straight hack.
Hey, listen.
Kyle O'Quinn and Reggie Evans. I'm telling you.
I read where it's been more reviews for flagrants this season than the history of the NBA combined. Ain't that crazy?
It's just wild because they call
That's a
play. Like, all you got to do, if
fucked
you
up the league
touch
is.
somebody's face, if you touch anywhere above somebody's shoulders, even if you're going for a block, just going for a block, if you graze my head, they going to review it. Like, bro, I'm going for the block. I'm not trying to hit him in his head.
More this season than the history of the NBA combined. You're talking 100 years. I mean, 75 years.
They protecting the stars. I can respect it because
It's
it's
sickening.
a star. It is sickening, but it's a star-driven league, and you make money by protecting your stars. You got to keep
Have
the
you
stars
It's
out there.
turned into more of a money thing too.
You seen
man.
the video
and that's
floating around?
exactly what it is. That
You
is
seen the
exactly
video?
what it is.
You seen the video floating around? Tobias Harris was trying to get over the half-court line, and Siakam flopped. Toby ain't even hit him. They called the foul on Toby.
I know exactly what play you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
On to the next one,
Appreciate
y'all.
this.
We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
All right. You're the ultimate optimist. I thought
Bro,
Carl
hey,
was that.
Berg. If you see our group chat, if you see the group chat between me, Jose, Carl, and Jen,
I
I'll
can
be
imagine,
because this is, you know, I love my sister Jen. It's not a shot at you, but Jen, if we losing in the third quarter, she'd be like, "Look, they got 2 more minutes, or I'm going to bed." I said, "Jen, come on, have faith. It ain't over yet. We got time. That's my whole time." And she said, "Look, if it's not single digits by the fourth quarter, I'm done." So we got it down to 9. Jose messaged and said, "Single digits, Jen. You got to stay awake."
That didn't last too long though.
Yeah, she went right. She went right back to sleep when we went down 15.
Yeah.
Do y'all want Doc back? You think he
Do I want Doc back?
Yeah.
Nah.
Not at all.
Nah.
But I mean, that's kind of like starting from scratch with a new coach.
I'm ignoring.
Would you take somebody off the coaching staff?
Look, the fact that we can't do nothing about it at this point of the year is making me not even focus on it. But since you asked the question, I got the answer as honest as possible. And no, I don't want him back.
They
because
was giving the one dude. I can't even think of his name. The assistant coach.
yeah,
All these
because
kudos.
but that's the thing. The way NBA coaching goes, the assistant coaches come up with the game plan. Like if you ever watch a timeout, if you ever get a chance to really see a timeout,
Yeah.
the coach goes over to the assistants. The assistants are drawing stuff up. Doc takes it. He relays the message. Dave Yeager is not the head coach, but Dave Yeager has a lot to do with our game plan. So I don't think saying bye Dave Yeager,
Play
bye Doc.
calling or game planning. That's a difference.
He's allowed to say
Like,
he's allowed to say I don't go with this. I'm going to do something on the fly.
Yeah.
I'm
and
sure he
Doc
does a lot of things on the fly.
Yeah, he definitely a shoot by the seat of my pants type of guy. He just do whatever he want, man. Golly. We gonna be all right, y'all. We up 3-2. We going to Toronto. We about to upset them in front of Drake.
Didn't that man go 2-0 when Doc was sick?
yeah.
Didn't that man go 2-0 when Doc was sick?
That's when they put him on a pedestal.
Who
Yeah.
we played? I gotta remember those two games.
I don't remember who we played,
I
but
don't
that
remember who
man's
we played,
undefeated this year.
Bassey got some clock. All I remember, Bassey definitely got some clock in them games.
He undefeated this year, bro.
Bassey is 6'11" with a wingspan of somebody that's like 7'1". Why not even just attempt something?
And they didn't even want to get to do the chance. They said bring in Sam Cassell. They was like, why you using him? Why you not using Sam Cassell?
Wow.
They didn't. I remember that because I thought Sam Cassell was gonna coach them games. Nope.
Yeah.
Move down.
Nobody
bro.
even gave that boy a shot. That man undefeated this year.
That I would like to see Mark Jackson. I'm talking about Mark Jackson from Temple, the analyst. He got the Sixers down packed, man, and he know exactly what they need to do. I don't know if he could be a coach, but I would like to see him coach the Sixers. Just because
I'll say this: I don't want any first-time coach.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I seen some of the messages my wife be sending to these dudes. She out of pocket.
Boston's coach is a first-time coach. Phoenix coach is a second-time coach, but he went to the finals last year. Who's a veteran coach that that's solidified, that's just out there looking for a job? None.
The other Mark Jackson.
Ain't he being shunned?
Both
Van
Gundy's
blackballed.
Yeah, he getting blackballed.
Well, guess what? We got a black guy in our front office. If he do something about the Sixers, Elton Brand, where is he at? Somebody find him.
Nobody.
Yo, that man been incognito all season.
He wherever Lionel Richie was at when he was missing.
Elton Brand vanished. Like as soon as
he
Maury
might be
got
where
here,
Tupac is at.
Same island, man. God, come on, man. I'm gonna say
nowhere
it again.
to
We
be
gonna
found.
Be right.
No say so. No nothing. Just wow.
Hey, if you get in the bag, I mean, look, number 25 was getting the bag for doing nothing, so I guess Elton Brand can do it too.
Yeah,
hey, man. This has no relevance, of course, not now. But my thing at the end of last season was tweak what's wrong and run it back. I thought that was our best chances.
Look at the bright side. Brooklyn got swept.
Yeah, hell yeah. I wanted them to win tonight.
They got swept.
Them to win tonight. Boston is no joke, man. I got to give them their props, but I can't stand them. They put tears in my eyes, man, numerous times as a young boy, man. It just wasn't fun, man.
Hey, real quick, let me give a shout out to Tom Fife. He just messaged me and said he listens and watches after almost every game. Keep up the good work. Always good to watch and listen. So I don't know if he's in here right now, but he sent me this
Tom
message.
Fife, we appreciate you if you out there listening, man.
For sure.
Hey, BG, you never said what we need to do going into the next game. You asked the question, but I don't remember you really saying what.
Damn, why you put me on the hook?
You the one who bought it up.
Hey, Bird, you burn the incense over there in the background?
No, I don't smoke. I just got something burning in the ashtray.
Oh man.
We gotta treat game 6 like we can't come back to Philadelphia and play. We have to treat it as if this is our season.
Yeah.
Game 6 should be treated as a game 7.
Yeah. Every
game
possession.
Every
pass. Everything we do had to be with some conviction.
Like this felt like a regular season game, Bird. Like the way their demeanor, their body language, sloppy, lazy Pat. It's the playoffs. The first team to 16 wins gets to hoist the trophy. How do you waste one of those games? I just don't get it, man. So I just want them to come out with some heart, man. Act like y'all. I know y'all not from Philly, but y'all represent the city. Represent the city. Act like y'all
Listen,
represent the city,
I
man.
try my best to jump on the sweep bandwagon, the 5-game bandwagon. I kind of saw 5 games, but I've been saying it's not going to be easy.
Both was wrong.
No, but at the end of the day, I said this playoff one was not going to be easy.
Yeah, I said Sixers. I said Sixers and 6. So yeah, I mean, I'm
okay.
Like
Yeah,
I said, like my exact words when I said
all of a
it is
sudden,
no. BG, remember when I said I feel like a 0-1 playoff vibe as far as how long the series going to take. Like if the Sixers make it anywhere close to the Eastern Conference Finals or beyond, I feel like the amount of games that this team plays reminded me of that 0-1 year.
We had to go through Ray Allen and the Bucks. We had to go through Vince Carter and the Raptors. We had a rough one and made it through the whole way, and then beat the Lakers in Game 1.
That's why Iverson is like one of the greatest players ever. Because no single player, Kobe wouldn't have brought that team to the title. I don't think Jordan could have got that team to the championship. What Iverson had in him is the only thing that would have got that team to the finals. I'm watching Sixers Outsiders. They spazzing.
As they should. You know what our only saving grace? You know what our only saving grace about getting thrashed in the mainstream media tomorrow is?
They're gonna talk more about Brooklyn getting swept than they're gonna talk about the Sixers. I bet you.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is our only saving grace of not getting thrashed in the media tomorrow, is because that team across the bridge, the team that they said was the odds-on favorite to win a championship, didn't win one game.
Hey, yo, I actually wanted to. Did y'all see my post when I was saying something about, no individual player is gonna take us to a title?
Hold up, I might can find it real quick. What bird is that? Oh, I could just search on 624/7.
No, I haven't looked at the post yet, but I'm gonna make it.
All right, hey, yo, listen.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Can I just read it? It'll take me 30 seconds.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I pulled it up. I was gonna read it, but if you got it, go ahead.
Go ahead. You can read it from another.
He says, so every offseason, I watched Sixers fans praise all these individual players that they wanted to come here as if one player can win a title. Well, newsflash, it's not about a single player. It's not even about two players, as is evident in what's going on in Brooklyn. The team that most of y'all running away with had running away with it this year. The last single player that could instantly make a team title contenders was, and I quote, was LeBron James, and that's it. Now it's all about team ball and good coaching. Another thing that ain't gonna win a title is a bunch of three-point shooting. Clay and Steph spoil people with that, but it ain't happening this season. The Sixers' best chance to win this season is ball movement and get good shots. A conscious effort on the boards, limiting turnovers, good defense, cutting down on iso ball, especially Harden dribbling 15 to 20 times every time he touches the ball, while every other player just stands there, and they're very more important things, in my opinion, is coaching. How they prepare for each game, proper situational, non-scripted player rotations, and in-game adjustments are very crucial. Go Sixers.
Any
that's a fact. It's a fact. Like
that's my sentiments for the Sixers in a nutshell, man.
We definitely have the MTP, most talented player for sure. But again, like you said, is no team in this league that's going to win a championship with one player. A lot of people look at what Giannis said, and what Giannis did, and thinks it was just him. Man, that team was amazing last year. Absolutely. Amazing.
Although in that game 6, it was him.
Yeah. When it was time.
Leave me alone, Amber.
They on you, man. You should have never came in here laying down, Bird.
I know.
they on you night.
But look who read it though. At least look who read it. He gonna read it to you again later. Yeah, man. But I don't know. Gosh, y'all, man, you supposed to be chilling right now.
Yeah, this was definitely supposed to be over in 4 or 5.
Yeah, we supposed to be celebrating.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we still came in here and gave y'all an hour though.
Yeah.
The losses be the best. I swear, the losses we can sit here and talk about.
I know. That's crazy. Anyway, man, look, man, my day started like.
Hey, can I get another block, please? Can I get another block, please? Can I get another block?
Definitely. I got you.
Appreciate
I'm about to hit 20, bro. I'm in the 20 club. Matumbo ain't got it on me.
Time fight, definitely a frustrating loss,
By
man.
the time I get done with you, you gonna be playing basketball Pelican Bay.
Yo, I was just about to say that. That's a classic quote.
Please, everybody, keep the faith, man. The Sixers are not done. This was a bad one that I could see. If your confidence was on 75, I could see it dropping down to 55. I get it, but stick behind the team. Let's not live up to the moniker of Negadelphians, and let's believe that this team is going to get it together. Let's believe that Doc is going to be a better coach. Let's believe that James Harden is going to shoot over 30% from the field. Let's believe that Maxey will figure out how to play against taller players. Let's just believe.
I hate to let's
come
hope.
on, man.
Let's hope.
He said, "Forget believe."
I mean,
let's
be realistic. Like, let's hope. Hope is a little more appropriate to me, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, the word.
You can believe 1 + 1 is 3 all day. You can believe it's never going to rain again. But it's more logical to hope.
Let's hope. Let's hope that we get it. Let's get it figured out. We're gonna get it figured out, y'all. We're gonna get it figured out.
Yo, I got to scram.
All right. Well, let me close it out. Let me close it out. With that being said, as you can see right above the laid out Berg, we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat, and we live by word of mouth advertisement. So I need you to do what, Jose?
Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend.
Because if you ain't here for pregame and postgame, I don't know where you at. But before we go, I need my boy Jose to talk to me in Spanish real quick. Pause.
Talk to you in Spanish every day. No te olvides decirle a un amigo que le diga a otro amigo que le diga a otro amigo to don't come in and show that bullshit because I'm going to block that shit.
Wepa! Hey, thanks again to Berg for coming in pregame and postgame. Always love having you. You know you always got to see here. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, y'all.
All right, Berg.
Later.